Today I'm going to clean this cloth seat with Adam's upholstery cleaner. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just bought this. It's by Adam's Polishes, and it's carpet and upholstery cleaner. And I thought that maybe I would try to give these seats a little bit of a clean. So it's got vinyl on the outside, leatherette. Not vinyl, leatherette. And then it has these cloth inserts here. And while they're pretty good, and I like them, they are still cloth, which means that they can absorb stuff. They can trap stuff. And I don't want that stuff in the fabric. So I thought we'd see if this would actually clean it up. So not only do I have the polish here, but I actually bought a brand new horsehair brush here from Chemical Guys. They make good stuff too. But I wanted to make sure that I wasn't putting anything back into the seats to pollute this test. So I'm going to use this brush here. So that is going to be a nice sterile test. And what I think I will do here generally is I will spray and then use kind of just a swirling pattern here to hopefully foam up stuff. I think that's what really lifts out the dirt. And then I'll mop up the foam with this new microfiber cloth to see if we pick up anything. Let's try it. Probably doesn't hurt to spray a little into the fabric itself. All right, there, I can see a little bit of scrubbing action. So that's good news. It's a warm day here and I'm in the sunlight. That's probably not ideal, but what I want to do here is just see if I can get my technique down. Technique is always more important than size. Oh my gosh. Jeez, oh Pete's. All right, this stuff works. And I'll tell you what, I just back up here. This is a little wet. That's why it's a little darker. But my guess is that that's going to look darker too, because my guess is that's dead skin cells and dirt and grime and whatnot in the seat here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do a full clean on this seat, and we'll see what it looks like at the end. All right, so I've cleaned up this driver's seat here, and I'm not going to figure out how to show you before and after because it looks very good. But basically what I want to show you are a couple of things. First of all, I want to show you this brand new microfiber towel and what it looks like after doing the wipe down on this. I just picked up a bunch of stuff with it. So I am not going to say that you should judge this based on its looks. I'm going to say you should judge it based on what I've picked up here. And even though these seats aren't super old or heavily used or soiled or used on a construction site, there is definitely crapola in them that comes out. So that is a good thing. Now, my other tip here is that you actually have to be pretty generous with this stuff to get that foaming action, which is where I think it actually is lifting stuff out of the material. So while I was kind of being a little reserved with the material here, I don't feel like you have to be. You actually want to get a decent little suds going on, right? Just like that. I think that's what's going to lift it up. And once you get that little sudsing action, you want to be pretty quick with your cloth to soak that up because you don't want it to retreat back into the seat material. So that's why it's okay to be a little bit generous with the spray here. So that's my other suggestion here. And, you know, don't worry about being overly generous with it. I think for me, you know, what I will do is I will let this sit out in the sun as well after I've got it cleaned up, just to kind of help it dry out here, make sure I don't have any of that left in there. But that's really where you're gonna pick up the stuff, is you suds it up a little bit and then it comes out just like your hair. But man, gross, dude. But man, that looks so much better already. Can't wait to do this. So hey, if you want to pick up the Adam's Polishes Carpet and Upholstery Cleaner to clean up the cloth seats or floor mats or any of the other cloth in your car, I'll put a link to this in the description below. Peter Von Panda out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever, thanks to Peter Von Panda.